Hey guys, today I'm going to share with you how to make stovetop chicharrones. So if you want to learn how to make them, just stay tuned and I'll show you how. Alrighty guys, so here I already have all of my ingredients. As always, it will be listed in the description box. So with that being said, let's begin prepping. Okay, first you want to make sure that when you buy your pork belly, you buy it with the skin on. This is going to make sure that your chicharrones are nice and crispy. Now, depending on how big you want your chicharrones, and it depends on how big you're going to cut them. Since I want them to be for tacos, I'm just going to cut them into thin strips, just like that, and cut them in half. But again, if you want them smaller or bigger, you just cut them to that size. And once we have cut our pork belly, now we are ready to begin cooking. Okay, first we're going to begin by filling up our large pot halfway with water, set it over high heat, and bring it to a full boil. As soon as it comes to a boil, add the salt along with the pork belly. And now we're just going to allow it to come to a second boil. Once it comes to a second boil, remove all of the foam formed on top of the broth. And here we're going to add the onion, garlic, bay leaves, and peppercorn. Now we're just going to allow it to continue cooking on high for 20 minutes. After 20 minutes, we're going to remove our pork belly from the pot and just set it over kitchen towel paper towels. You just want to make sure that your pork belly is completely dry for the next step. Okay, now returning to our pot, we're just going to drain the broth and dry the pot so we can add our lard. And we're going to melt our lard over low heat. Okay, so once our lard has melted and it's at 200 degrees, now we can get ready to add our pork belly. And we're going to be cooking them on low for 1 hour. Make sure to stir occasionally so like that they don't stick to the bottom of the pot. Okay, so now just allow it to cook for 1 hour. After the hour, our pork belly should be nice and golden. So we're just going to remove it from the lard and just set it over parchment paper. Okay, so now we're just going to turn up the heat to medium high and allow the lard to reach 400 degrees. Once our lard is nice and hot, we're going to add our pork belly and allow it to fry for 5 minutes. Make sure that you move it constantly so like that they don't stick to the bottom of the pot. And just be careful here because they might pop. And here you're going to see your pork belly turn into chicharrones. Okay, and after 5 minutes, we have our delicious chicharrones. They're nice and crispy, so now we're just going to remove them from the lard and set them on butcher paper. Okay, so I'm going to be serving my chicharrones in tacos. So here I have my guacamole. Just going to spread it all over my tortilla. Grab my pieces of chicharron. Going to squeeze a little lime juice and top it with my favorite salsa. And just like that, we can get ready to enjoy. Alrighty guys, and now for the best part, the taste test. Now let me tell you guys that this recipe is seriously super easy to make. It's a little time consuming, but let me tell you that it's seriously so worth it. So I hope you give it a try and enjoy it just as much. Cheers and enjoy. Seriously, so delicious. Super crispy. They're just perfect. Alrighty guys, and there you have it on how to make stovetop chicharrones. I hope you guys enjoyed watching this video, and if you did, please don't forget to give me a big thumbs up, share with your friends and family, and if you like this recipe, please don't forget to tag me in any of my social medias, and if you're new to my channel, please hit the subscribe button so you guys keep part of our family. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys on my next video. Bye.